with Cosmopolis, you take the novel basically, and that's the way you worked it in this case. Now, in some instances, or in Hollywood, or in like script developing, where screenplays go through rigorous script developing processes.
Yes, it's called development hell. And people go through years of development hell when it's a studio, for example. And my friend Guillermo del Toro, for example, worked on and he's doing very commercial movies, and he loves that. He loves big monster movies with robots versus dinosaurs and stuff. He loves that. And still, he spent 4 years developing a movie, a huge movie, and then it fell apart. And then he had nothing left, and he had to start from scratch again. And this is working, with the intent to make a commercial movie, not as though he's trying to make an art movie out of a commercial movie. So that is what you call development hell. Also, my friend Edgar Wright, who's a lovely young English filmmaker, and he worked 7 years on Ant-Man. This is a comic book character, and I think it was Marvel or DC, I can't remember. And they were about to shoot, and then the toy company, I think it was Mattel, who had a contract for the action characters from the movie Ant-Man, said, we need a female action character. We realize we're missing that, and so you have to rewrite the entire script to include this female character. And he left the project in complete dismay, because it meant rewriting, rethinking everything that he'd already been doing for 7 years. So the fact that you're working with a studio and you don't have to go raising the money from 10 different sources, which you do in an independent film. I mean, as a director of an independent film, you sometimes find yourself at the Cannes Film Festival, for example, not to promote a film, but to start to pitch your project to various distributors from all over the world, hoping that they will advance you money for their territory and so on. You don't have to do that if you're working with a studio, but you do have to deal with the studio, and that can be devastating.
So
for me, working with a famous Portuguese producer named Paulo Branco, who's produced over 200 movies and has the reputation of being like a Portuguese pirate. He's a very, very lovely man, produced many, many movies, but he is very famous for juggling money from one project to the other and so on. He loved the script immediately. He had no problem with it. It was just, basically producers like him and Jeremy Thomas, who produced Crash and Naked Lunch for me, they believe in, if they're giving the film to a director, you really give the film to the director. You don't give the film to the director and then second guess everything that he does and criticize everything he does. You see, I believe in your ability to do this movie, that's why we're working together, and they let you do it, and they support you. And those are the producers you have to work with.